dill pickle chip dip. Today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing dill pickle chip dip. Welcome back to The Average Kitchen. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Today we're going to show you how to make an award-winning party favorite dill pickle chip dip. So I've got a block of cream cheese here and I have my stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, it's not a big deal. It just really helps to blend everything together. So I'm going to pull this apart here and we're just going to throw that right in. Boom. So I've got a tablespoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder that I'm going to add to my mix. Here I have, it's really hard to measure this, but a good amount of fresh dill. And we're just going to do our best to sort of chop this up. If there's some bigger stems like this here, you can take them out. But for the most part, the stems won't hurt you. So we'll just give that a quick chop. So beautiful, it smells so amazing. Beautiful fresh dill, so we're gonna throw that in the mix as well. About 2 cups of full fat sour cream. And I'm gonna give my hands a little rinse here. All right, so full fat sour cream, gonna add in 2 cups. So we'll sort of measure this out.
Or 16 ounces.
Or 16 ounces. So it's not quite 2 cups there, but I think that's gonna be sufficient. It's pretty close. So I would say 2 cups would be a full one of these containers, which is 500 milliliters. I should have stayed in school. Anyway, we'll see how the consistency is of our mix. I do have some more sour cream if I need to add some. So we'll add that in. The next part is kind of the funnest, best part, is the actual adding of dill pickles. So these are a Vlasics type dill pickle. That would have been embarrassing if I couldn't open that. We're just gonna start popping some out here. I think this is more to taste, but I'm gonna probably do 5 or 6 good sized dill pickles. Now, if you're particular about the ends, you can slice them off, but I'm not too worried. Got my cool little chopper here. I think I've used that before. Make sure that's in, so we'll throw our dills, basically slice them in half, and get those in there. And we're just gonna put the top on here. This is an awesome piece of kit. Not expensive, maybe 20 bucks. And look at that. In about 8 seconds. So, I'm gonna turn this on slowly here and start getting that mixing. In the meantime, I should say that, well, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to this as well, just to taste. So nothing too crazy, like, I don't know, 1/4 of a teaspoon maybe. So you can see that our sour cream is starting to break down and get mixed well. So that's good. So I'm gonna flip that off, lift that up, and I'm gonna dump in our dill. I'm gonna flick this back on, lock that down, get that mixing again. The consistency's looking really, really good. I don't think I'm gonna add any more sour cream to that. Depends on what you like. I like a thicker chip dip so that when you dip in, you know you have some dip. But if you like it a little bit thinner, you can add some more sour cream. So that looks really good. So we'll flick that up and I'm gonna add in some salt and pepper. And I'm probably gonna add another 2 or 3 dill pickles. Why not? So again, that's to taste, but I am gonna lop off that little piece there. But if you want it less dilly, add less dill pickles. But those ones are on the smaller side, so. All right, ready? So we're gonna add those. So let's give that another mix and see how it looks. So now I'm just gonna pour my dip into a bowl. And remember, you never double dip. You get in, you scoop, and you get out of there. So there's our dip. I suggest leaving this in the fridge for a couple hours to let it set, because if you start to eat it right now, the fresh dill may come across as a little woody or stringy. No, what's the best word to use for that? But you know what I mean. The texture of it, it hasn't softened up yet. So this is a pretty good size bowl of dip. Obviously best served, in my opinion, with regular ruffled or ridged or whatever you call them chips. So there you have it. That is an amazing from scratch, homemade dill pickle chip dip. We'll see you on the next one.